No.
You never irate me. Irate me. That's not a word.
I never rape you.
I wouldn't go that far. Fucking hashtag Marty too.
There's only been a couple times.
Fuck. No, it's just...
Take advantage of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rage issues. Sometimes I like to embrace it, though, because that's another healthy thing, is don't ignore it. That's why I listen to metal music and scream in my truck.
Oh, my God. So the other day... I don't know how I forgot to tell you this story. So the other day I was walking the dogs and we were up on, one of those fucking quiet ass streets where you think a bunch of old people, it looks like 55 plus live there.
Yeah.
And so I was walking through that and this guy in this tiny little blue like Toyota Yaris backs out and there's audible like this happening. And so I kind of look up and he's backed up and he's all red in the face and he's yelling at the lady in his car and he's like, I don't fucking care. But there's like metal music happening too.
What the fuck?
And then like he turns around and sees me walking and he's still yelling. Like he still looks so rageful. But then he like makes me go first because I stopped because I'm like, this motherfucker's going to hit me if I go behind this car right now.
That is one thing that's really weird. Even like as dickish as Spokanites can be sometimes, almost all of them are very polite with pedestrian etiquette.
Yeah.
They're like, fuck you. No, you go ahead. Go ahead. Go walk in front of the car. Fuck you.
They really do. They get so crazy. And this guy, I could not tell if he was just like raging out to his music because I didn't want to look up and see her face. So I don't know what her reaction was.
Was she bawling?
I don't know. I have no idea if because she was silent. She was just standing there in a robe. She was all fucking hair crazy. And like, I didn't want to look at her because I was like, if you look at me and we make eye contact, there's no way that I can walk away from that. Like, and so then I just kept walking. And then, so I have no idea, but he drove off pretty angrily. So I'm going to say.
So wait, the girl, they weren't in the same car together.
No. He was backing out of the driveway and she was closing the door, standing in it, like as he's yelling and flipping out in her car or his car.
So he's staring at her as he's backing up.
Yeah.
Flipping out.
Yeah.
Listening to metal music.
Yeah.
I'm leaving you, bitch. She's all bye.
That's what I feel like. I feel like she had no emotion because there was nothing coming out of her face. Like she wasn't crying. Like there's no audible crying noises.
Randy's having a fit again.
Exactly. And so it was just the funniest thing to me, though.
Holy
I was
shit.
dying, and I had to keep a straight face while I walked across. Then I got across the street, started laughing.
There was Spokanites get real road ragey here.
Yeah.
They're very vocal, not very physical.
No.
They won't get into fights, like physical fights. No gun pulling or anything like that.
No, I don't.
Well, that's different.
There's some gun pulling.
But that's more straight murder and stuff. But like as far as like murder from road rage, not a lot of that.
There's a lot of murder from domestic violence.
But they are very vocal about their rage.
They were saying that
everyone rolls down their windows and says shit. Fuck you!
I know, they get so mad at each other. There's because of the COVID-19. They were saying that pregnancies are going to go up, or like there's going to be like a little baby boom. People are trapped in houses.
Why?
I don't know. It makes me laugh though.
You want to try?
And then and they're calling it boomer remover.
That's fucked. To say the least. So, you know what's weird about COVID-19?
What?
Like coronavirus just sounds dumb. Sounds like a fucking hotel suite or something.
I think that's why they went with COVID-19.
Yeah, well,
I'm sure there's more like scientific shit about it.
Yeah, but COVID-19 sounds like something that kids would be taking in 2005. Like, you tried acid, but have you tried COVID-19? And they'd be like, dude, it's so great. Dude, seriously, what you do is you take a dropper, you put a drop in your eye, and then you burn a little bit into your fingertip. And you go to cloud 27 and a half.
Or is it cloud 19?
Whoa, COVID-19.
So a boom in baby making. And then there's also going to be a boom in domestic violence and a boom in alcoholism.
I can see the alcoholism. Domestic violence is a little too much.
Yeah. But this is what people in Spokane are worried about. These are the three things.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that on the look on people's faces in the store.
Oh, they're like easels with people.
Peasels.
Yeah.
I told the cashier
people
girl.
Are just like so fucking.
I was like, "This is kind of a shit show, huh?" And she goes, "I'm so glad you said that because it's been like this since we opened." And I'm like, "Really?" She's like, "Yeah. Ever since we opened, there's been lines around the whole store." And she goes, "Most people are like, they're good about showing a good face and hiding their frustrations." But she's like, and I'm also encouraging people to fucking just stock up while you're here, and because it's always going to be like this for at least the next week.
That's insanity.
Like, what?
I hope they're getting paid well.
I hope so.
I mean,
it is
especially because the market's booming. So with them, grocery stores, they're making a shit ton of money. Also, have you seen that meme that's going around? It makes me laugh every time I see it. I've seen it way too many times in the last few hours. But they're in the beer aisle. And they look down and there's a thing of toilet paper.
Oh, yeah, the decision was made?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
The decision was made is like the best meme, I think, by far.
Oh,
100%.
Absolutely.
Decision was
That's
made.
why people were looking at me like I was crazy. They're like, he's just buying beer? And here's what I came to my decision on. So after getting juice stuff, getting the healthy stuff out of the way, I was like, you know what? I don't want to come back. I'm getting a 24-pack of beer instead of a 12.
Yeah, I was surprised you didn't get 2 24s.
We got to go back anyways.
That's true.
It's all good.
What are we going back for?
Dog food.
Oh, well, I have enough.
Yeah.
But
well, we can do
I guess knock it out. If we go to that organic grocer's place.
I kind of want to get loaded and then go.
Oh.
It'd be kind of a fun experience to see the panic on people's faces. And I cough near them.
I wanted to cough on that one dude's neck at the tool show. The one that had the mask and gloves on.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted just to walk up behind him and go, ah!
Oh, yeah. And some tool girl came up to me when I was waiting in line. God. And she's like, I'm going to say this now because I have the courage because I'm drunk. But you are beautiful. And I was like, whoa, thanks. Shit. Coming on strong.
Actually, you were really beautiful.
She grabbed my arm and I was like, I gotta go.
You came back with water and that was never seen such a glorious face. I mean, you're already hot. So it's like when you do something on top of your hotness, I'm like, ooh. That's manly.
Yeah, they have one of the best. Besides, like if they were just performance alone, one of the best bands ever. But then they have some of the best sound and light show graphics I've ever seen.
Yeah, that is true. I did enjoy that.
I've discovered what affects this cough, by the way.
Oh yeah, dairy. I'm sorry, that's a bummer.
It is. We went to a local fast food joint last night because we both had rough days and kind of tired. I was like, fuck it, let's get a cheeseburger.
Mine was really because of choice. I was hungover.
You were hungover. Celebrating someone's 20 years at work or something?
Mm-hmm. It was Dixie's. A little sweet peach.
Yeah, just those fucking 2 slices of American bullshit cheese.
And I thought that was fake cheese.
There's still dairy in it.
Did I close that window upstairs?
You had a window open?
Well, I opened it because I was smoking that joint. So I opened it to blow the smoke out of it.
It's 28 degrees outside.
I know. And right now I feel like a draft. That's why I'm like... Also, an eagle flew over our house. So we saw an owl last night.
Yeah.
And then an eagle flew over
You saw an eagle?
I saw an eagle. They're the ones with the white heads and the brown bodies.
Yeah, it's our American, the American bird. It's our national bird, Amanda.
You know, I know that. I just didn't know. His name isn't National Bird.
Well, and it's the only bird that when it's called bald eagle, you know why. It's because its head is a different color than its whole body.
Oh, I thought it was actually bald.
What? Are you serious?
I thought there was 2 different types of eagles.
There's golden eagles.
Okay.
But they're kind of like a brown with like gold streaks in their feathers. Mm-hmm. But they have like they have the same kind of beak.
For some reason I thought like
but darker.
Bald eagles had like a little bald spot.
No, their heads are white.
I get
they
it
look
now.
Bald. Jesus.
And I always thought maybe it happened when they were older because I never saw it like happen.
And I honestly think
when they were a bird, you know, like they were a bird the whole time, but I didn't know.
I want to say that
I can't explain myself. Anyway, I explain myself
look up
right
the
now.
definition because I honestly think it's not because they look bald. It's the different meaning of bald for that eagle.
Is it bold?
Not bold, but bald.
The bold eagle.
Because I want to say it's besides their appearance.
Bald eagle.
So we have bald eagles here. We got golden eagles. Got all kinds of birds of prey here. We saw the one. I think we talked about that on here. We went kayaking, and a fucking gold eagle flew out of the sky and picked up a fish out of the right in front of us.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
Remember that?
That was really cool.
It was all.
There's a lot of information on here.
Fuck it.
But I mean, I've always known that's what a bald eagle is. Like, I know that's what they are, but I always thought
they were actually bald.
Well, no, I thought at some point in their life they went bald. Like,
what did you think? They get like the George Costanza thing? Like they get hair on the sides, but they're bald on top?
It doesn't make sense now because I never really thought about that in depthly. I just thought they lose some of their feathers.
Like a turkey buzzard, those guys are actually bald.
Yeah, see?
Like they don't have any feathers.
Because I've seen birds be actually bald. So I was
turkeys, they're all gobbler. They're like they're all skin.
Maybe eventually the bald eagle goes bald. It sounds ridiculous now. Didn't realize how crazy it was until I had to explain it to you.
That's kind of miraculous, and I like it.
Earlier, I also said that 2 positives make a negative, so.
I wonder how seeds are doing in like the home improvement stores. I wonder if anyone's buying seeds to grow their own food.
I don't know.
In case food storages go, since everyone fucking bought everything. You fat pieces of shit. That's what drives me the most like crazy. I get the prepping. I totally do. Everyone's scared. In case of the worst, probably going to be fine. Even if it's not, we're going to be okay. It's all good. But why so much? Like,
I don't know.
I'm witnessing how much people bought. I know for a fact they will not go through. And it will go bad because they won't store it correctly. And because you just can't keep certain things that long. Like, it's like...
And I think that's why people buy, like, the box stuff a lot, too. Because they just don't know. I mean, that stuff eventually goes bad, but...
Yeah, like
takes
12
longer.
Boxes of rice-a-roni and
and then a bunch of, like, cans of soup. Like, I don't know.
Tomato sauce.
We have a lot of... I'm actually surprised about the amount of stuff we have in our cabinet. Had no idea.
What is the suggestion that everyone, just, this is like a suggestion for any natural disaster. Like, people should have this for earthquakes, for tornadoes, for snowed in days, in case it snows 10 feet and they can't get you out the power is out for a week. It happens. It happens all the time.
It does.
So you need enough food to last about a month. Food and water.
And you can use that food. So, like, that's my thing, is incorporate it into what you do all the time. And then you have it. And when you're buying it, just have it in mind, hey, I'm going to buy 2 more of this. And usually you get some money off because you're buying 3 fucking of the same things.
Right.
So I just incorporate what we always eat into...
Yeah, we just always have a little bit of rice and beans. Always have a...
Yeah. We always have a backup bag of beans and a backup bag of rice.
I'll tell you one thing. I'm used to fasting.